We appear to be almost ready for race 2. Right, as tradition dictates, I'm going to jump on board with the previous winner, who was Barcode and currently starting race 2 in 11th place. And we are off as they head into the first corner. It's a lovely corner. Bloody hell, he's already opened the gap behind him. Goes up. Should just take his time to brake. Julian's tried a yeet. Came off for him though, as he goes on the inside. Julian's picking up places like nobody's business. Let everyone in front of you have some fun. Julian's already behind Aaron in 7th. I think he's just about to be 6th place. Barco's likely to have a look down the inside for 8th. Almost loses 9th himself to Skyrocker, who we know from the Clios is no slouch. Everyone's hit the first court. Everyone... Ooh, I thought he wasn't going to make that. Gives him some space. Barco's currently 8th. Going to get the run through onto Julian. So, as he's had the lap with just him on stream, Julian's and Aaron are having a good fight. Oh, lovely there from Barco, just taking full advantage of the mistake by Julian. Aaron is all over the back of Cotsey. He's going to take him on the inside. He is going to take him on the inside and make it look like he's not even there. That was a lovely move from Aaron. I don't know if it's Aaron or Aaron. I'll have to find that one out, folks. Nothing worse than pronouncing somebody's name wrong. When you got a name like mine, I'm Kevin, you can't pronounce it wrong. Dan looks like he's got himself a little advantage over Raven out front. Danzilla third, Bradders fourth. Well, Bradders third, Danzilla fourth. Danzilla with the Danzilla's having a go again with the Gran Turismo livery. Nobody told him we're playing on Xbox. Let's go sit a bit further down. We've spent some time with these guys. We'll watch Nick. He's on the inside of another racer. Runs slightly wide. He gives the position back up. Snow brakes nearly wipes out the boss. You don't want to wipe out the boss. Unfolded started last, currently in 14th. Good job, Unfolded, as we see the smokes light up from in front. Who had to take the escape road? I hope they don't rejoin. They did rejoin. Ah, Cotsey. Look at your rejoin place, my friend. You're going to have to be put under performance management after that one, my friend. Wasn't the greatest move, but Unfolded is now up to 11th with boards just in front of him. Make the switch, can't, but Jones is going to have a look on the inside. Contact between Unfolded and Jonesy. Still going to continue. Ooh, slight clip on the rear. Jonesy's going to get boxed in. He does get boxed in. We all know Jonesy is not going to take that one lying down. There we go. As Unfolded runs wide and gets a bit of a drift on. Jonesy takes the pair of them. Jonesy's still in front. He's got his nose clear. That means he can get himself under braking, get himself turned in. As Unfolded was mightily close to that tyre wall with Darken on the outside of him. Back and Cotsey, who inadvertently started that whole train off. Marco's now up to 4th. Something tells me it's not going to be long until that 4th becomes 3rd. Just about to start lap 6 of 21. Bradders is on the back of Dan. Look at that, eh? Is either his woman with the boob tube or the sumo wrestler. Woman with boob tube with high heels. My Brad has got a weird sense of humour. Heading down the hangar straight again. A bit of a gap forming behind. Julian's closing the gap to Aaron as well. Barcode is all over the back of Raven. Raven dives into the pits. Probably a good idea from Raven. Don't fight the kid because he's too bloody quick. Just as I jump on Sumin, Sumin does the same. This is where Forza puts me on everybody about to pit. Can't see. I think Kotze thinks he's in a drift lobby. Jonesy and Furrox. Oh, I hate this game sometimes. Yeah, Jonesy and Furrox. Forax. It's not the racing line there, Jordan. You're only going to end up in the tyre wall. Barcode's on the back of Dan. Bloody hell, that lad's too quick. I think Barcode was looking at a pit stop then. I think the temptation was there. On the inside of Dan. Got a funny feeling it's not going to be long until we're saying P1, Mr. Barcode, P1. Looks like he lost the rear end slightly. Dealt with the twitch. Can he get the switch back on Dan? Not if they keep driving like that, he can't. Two very good racers suddenly forgot how to race. Just allowed Aaron to close that gap, and Julian is probably right on his rear end again. Ooh, a puff of smoke there from NWR Dan. Barco puts it in the pits. Nick's losing time again to Kotze. Kotze's had a good couple of races. There's Raven. There's Raven. Trigger and Laurie about to go at it. Let's see what those two crazy little monkeys are up to. Trigger takes the real wide line, we'll call that. On his pursuit of Laurie. Laurie's being a determined old dog. So Trigger's going to have to run into it. I think he is. To be able to get the braking done. Does the turning. Laurie gives him enough space. Laurie has to run wide. Got Bradders on the back of him. Obviously, there's no obligation for them to move out of Bradders' way. Bradders is a pit stop ahead. Oh, as Laurie makes a slight error, gives Bradders the opportunity just to swing past. If I was Trigger, I'd probably pit this lap though. Get yourself out of the train that's coming. Why lose time being overtaken when you can throw it in the pits? Bradders has closed that gap down. There we go. Clever driving that is. Unfolded behind Garmite. Good recovery from Unfolded. And I've dared to say a decent recovery from Garmite too. Interested to see what happens when they start to hit traffic again, because they've currently got a fair bit of space. Cars are going to start coming out and they're going to feed into them. Or the game's going to crash. Not sure which one happens first. Jonesy comes right out side by side with Garmite. Jonesy with cold tyres is probably going to have to yield the position straight away. Unfolded comes on. Jonesy gets a bit of a slapper on. Oh, Unfolded tries to turn in a little bit too early there. Lovely move around the outside from Jonesy. He's giving himself the traction out as well. A bit of time to make up as the pit lane closes on this lap. You just see where Bradders comes out, because he definitely is the first of the non-pitters. As he turns around the last corner, I think he's going to come out in first. I think he's jumped the lot of them. I think he's jumped them by a little bit of a distance too. Good racing, Brad. As Kevin just goes through fucking puberty again. Julian and Aaron are getting into it. Jump on board with Julian, see if he can close that gap to Aaron. And Mario and Luigi now, boys. Just got it braked in time. So it looks like he's having a go with Garmite. Jonesy just behind him. They do have the acceleration on Jonesy. This is a sad fact of the BRZ versus the Honda S2K. BRZ is just so much more stable coming around a track. Slight contact, managed to keep it going in the right direction. If Jonesy can have a good exit out of this, he may get Danzilla down the straight, as there's a couple of cars in the wall. It's Raven and Skyrocker. Looks like Skyrocker. Has he got damage? Yep, a lot of damage. And we are braking now. As it looks like Raven has DNF'd. Seen a good Raven rage kit for a while. Is a little bit broken. He looks like he's lost a bit of time, but Unfolded looks like he's more than interested. Ords is not far behind. Ords is a decent racer as well. There's definitely a gap in front. It's cracking line left and down. This isn't going to get much more exciting at the minute. So, let's jump on board with Julian and Aaron again. We're on just heading into lap 14 of 21, 7 to go. That's right, guys, I passed my maths. Boom. This is getting dicey, slicey and a little bit spicy. Jonesy's lost a few spaces there. Ords takes the shorter route, will be polite. Bad corner from Danzilla, gives Unfolded the advantage. Ords is like a rat up a drain pipe. He sees the advantage, going straight for it. He's just losing time at the minute. We'll check once we get through these next couple of corners if there is any damage. Danzilla's not exactly winning at the moment either. There is a massive gap now. It's going to allow Kotze to get on the back. Jap cars went in 2 by 2. Hurrah, hurrah. Nobody died. Danzilla stays in front of Jonesy. Oh, lovely move from Darkin. Dissected 2 of them at once. Danzilla can get the braking done as Unfolded locks up the brakes. Kotze's now going, yes please mister. Kotze's having a wobble though. I think he's getting a bit of aero wash. Jonesy and Danzilla are getting involved. I think they've just allowed the 2 EXR liveried motors to get in front. Kotze's going on the inside of Jonesy. Jonesy will then have the inside for the second part. As Forax is also involved now. Let's turn this into a 5-way, boys. This is the NWR Subaru BRZ versus Honda 2000 every Thursday night. This is only round 2. There's 6 rounds to go. My gamer tag is NWR Kev84. If you are interested, send me a message. I'll get you into the Discord. Looks like Forax is not able to join this party. Couldn't give a Forax. If you're old enough to get that joke, we definitely deserve to be friends. Kotze came out of nowhere then. Just popped himself in front of Danzilla now. Great move. Let's jump up front. Let's see what's going on around here. As Barcode and Bradders are getting reacquainted for first place. 4 laps to go. Barcode's all over him like a rash. See if we can get the drive coming down the hangar straight. Rubbing him up like he wants a date. This one, Bradder's slightly wide. He's now going to have the run coming across the start-finish straight. Bradders is in the Honda, which has got the better acceleration through the corners. I think these 2 are going to be doing this dance for a little while longer. It's a puff of smoke from Bradder. Looks like Barcode may be getting him very soon. Another bit of contact. Heading down the hangar straight again for the 18th time. These 2 are getting in. I'm just going to go through and see what else is going on. Zoom in and... who is that? Dan. Getting real close to each other. Number 3 and Dan. It looks like the Honda's just got that advantage out of the corners. To be honest, Zoom in is no slouch. This is one of them where you could have just picked probably any car and you're going to get a half decent battle today. As they've just crossed the line for lap 19. Barcode is still behind Bradders by next to no space at all. Now this is for the lead of the race. Brothers is just doing enough to stay in front. Oh, Barcode nearly said goodbye to second place then. You scrape that wall, you can say see you later because you'll just get stuck. Forza's a clever little sausage like that. Looks like Barcode's also got the fastest lap so far, I quickly saw at the top. They are maintaining that gap while fighting. That's not bad going from the pair of them. Little twitch there from the pair of them coming out of the corner. Head towards the pit straight, the old pit straight. I feel old. I think this is going to be the closest he's been for a while. Bradders automatically covers the inside. Not going to give Barcode anywhere to go. Barcode can keep the traction with a better line. Can't. Again, Bradders is likely to just... Oh, as Barcode has a send. Not a dirty send though, that was half a send. We'll call it a s. Let's go see what Julian and Aaron are up to. Oh, not a lot at the moment. He's pulled a gap. I'm not going to leave these two for anything more. Barcode is climbing all over the back of him. Wonder when Barcode's going to lose a bit of patience, knowing that he's probably got the faster car. He's going to just keep the outside line if it wasn't for a twitch. A bit of Forza glue. That Forza glue nearly ruined Bradders' race. You know game's fucked when you've got his own mechanism called Forza glue. Come on, turn 10. You can do better than this. Again covering that inside line. I'm going to say if Barcode brakes just a little bit earlier, gives himself the traction. No, I think this is his obviously final opportunity. They're going down the hangar straight for the 21st time and final time tonight. It's been a bloody cracking 2 races, but Julian has closed that gap while these two have been fighting. 4 corners to go, and Barcode goes, I'll have a bit of that. Bradders says, you know what mate, I can't argue anymore. Bradders will keep the inside line for the final chicane. That will give Barcode the inside line for the final part. As Bradders gets the braking done. Barcode's got the better traction. They're coming out, they're going to head around the final corner. They are going to be neck and neck as they get that line. Bradders has got the traction out. Bradders has won race 2, Barcode 2nd, Julian 3rd, Aaron 4th, Sumin 5th, Dan 6th, Garmite 7th, Hordes 8th. Let's go see what fight we've got coming as well. Let's jump on 16th place because they're all looking close as Uzi Forex cuts the... I'll give a rundown in a minute as they're going across the line. Uzi's going to finish ahead of Forex. Oh, good defensive move there for Forex, just didn't give him the space. No brakes behind Trigger, Viper, Skyrocker. So obviously Skyrocker had a second pit. What a decent race today. I'm going to watch Skyrocker cross the line for 20th and what is remaining as last place. So if you have enjoyed that, as I say, the gamer tag's NWR Kev84. Send me a message, get a link to the Discord, join in next week. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of positions. So Bradders won by Barcode 2nd, Julian 3rd, Aaron 4th, Sumin in 5th, Dan in 6th, Garmite 7th, Hordes 8th, Unfolded 9th, Darken 10th, Jonesy 11th, Danzilla 12th, Nick 13th, Kotzi 14th, Furax 15th, Uzi 16th, Trigger 17th, No Brakes 18th, Viper 19th, Skyrocker 20th, Raven 21st and Laurie 22nd. I'm going to go get my breath back, get a nice big glass of water, and I'll see you all next week.